for the Navy, senior Savannah Aston. Next, senior Nate Grant. Parents Adam and Gina Grant. 1 year junior varsity tennis, 1 year C team basketball, 2 years basketball manager, 1 year mountain, 1 year track and field, and also member of Champions Together, 2 years tech drive. Future plans to acquire a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity while pursuing a career in music production, senior Nate Grant. Next, senior Tyler Hamilton. Parents Thomas and Jennifer Hamilton. School activities include 3 years basketball manager, 1 year baseball manager, and 1 year soccer manager. Future plans either going to college and majoring in sports management or getting a job that is related to sports. Senior Tyler Hamilton. Next, senior Porter Hunt. School activities include football 4 years, basketball 3 years, track 2 years, soccer 1 year, member of the National Honor Society, Sunshine Society, Student Council, Spanish Club, and Champions Together. Plans to attend Ball State and pursue a degree in natural resources and environmental management. Senior Porter Hunt. Next, we have senior David Sager, parents Adam Sager and Janelle Sager. School activities, 4 years of tennis and basketball 4 years, track 2 years, and play baseball for 1 year. Member Champions Together and Vice President of FCA this year. Plans to attend IB Tech in Kokomo for machine tool technology. Senior David Sager. Next, senior Cody Cabler. Tommy Cabler, grandparent Tom Curtis. Activities include football 1 year, basketball 4 years, baseball 4 years, and SAD 1 year. Future plans are undecided at this time. Senior Cody Cabler. Next, senior Chance Hagan. Parents John and Tony Hagan. School activities include member of Tech Drive, Cisco, Networking Academy graduate, football 1 year, track 3 years, and basketball 4 years. Plans to attend IB Tech and major in information technology. Senior Chance Hagan. And senior Bryce Ward. Mom Shannon Richard. Grandma Nancy Bolton. School activities include basketball 4 years, baseball 3 years. Future plans are undecided this time. Senior Bryce Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 basketball seniors. Scored in the junior varsity game for Rochester, number 2, Quinn Stacey with 10, 3, Raymond Carter with 13, 11, Maconaquah with 2, 23, Will Smith with 9, 30, Trey Martinhold with 6, 32, Blake Hughes with 2, 40, Elijah Yarber with 4, scores for your Braves.
What?
Number 3, Nate Harvey with 8, 11, Ray Metzner for 6, 12, Kate Bateman with 18, 20, Phoenix Cotto with 14, 22, Corbin Middlecoff with 8, 25, Elijah Alvarado with 6, 32, Grant Stahl with 7, 35, Wilson Silcox with 4, and 50, Evan Love with 6.
school tonight. The Rochester Zebras cap off their regular season on the road to battle a 9-12 Braves team, Brad Thomas, that if their varsity is anything like their JV team and can shoot like them, look out.
Yeah, the JV team put up 76 points against our JV, won by 30, and yeah, I'm guessing they shot every bit of 50% from behind the arc.
Absolutely. I was talking to Todd Wheeler, who kept the book tonight for the Zebras. They shot 12 threes.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm guessing that you're right. They probably shot 75% from behind. Well, they made 12 threes.
Okay.
They made 12.
Yeah. I'm guessing they put up at least 20 total. So yeah, an unbelievable shooting for their JV tonight. And like you mentioned off the air, if their JV shoots out well, their varsity shoots well.
That's exactly right. So we're not very far away from the first round of the sectional, which starts next Tuesday night. The Rochester Zebras will be at Oak Hill to battle Manchester in game number 1 at 6 o'clock.
That's a wide open sectional.
It is a wide open sectional. I'm wondering how this game might affect that game.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, you always want to roll into the sectional on a high note. So, Rochester let one slip away against Peru a week ago on Friday, but they came right back Saturday afternoon and got a big win over Triton. You'd kind of like to think that, hey, we had 4 days of practice. We ought to roll in tonight and get another good win. The fact that it's on the road gives you an opportunity to get into that road trip that you're going to have to make to Oak Hill next week. You really want to get a good win. And you're going to, if you don't get the win, obviously you're going to downplay it tomorrow at practice.
Yeah.
So,
well, this would be, if we could get this on the road tonight, it would be a quality win for us, even though the record is 9-12.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is a Maconaquah team that beat Manchester a couple of weeks ago, and that's who we were going to play in the sectional.
Yeah.
And we lost to them on their home floor by a last-second shot, a three-pointer. So you got to figure if we can get the win tonight, how much confidence that's going to give you rolling into that Manchester game. Manchester right now, they've lost 3 out of the last 4, and they've taken themselves out of the TRC race. And so, they're kind of sliding into the sectional. You kind of hope if we can get a win tonight, having, Maconaquah having beat Manchester, and we can bump into that, we're looking good going into Tuesday.
JV game went to Maconaquah over Rochester 76-46. Grant McCarr had 13 for the Zebras. Quinn Stasiak with 10. Again, we're in the final game of the regular season. Rochester will play Manchester next Tuesday night at Oak Hill. That's a 6 o'clock tip on RTC TV4. Followed that by the North Miami Wabash game at around 7:30. That too on RTC TV4.
Yeah, that'll be another good one. And speaking of Wabash and the TRC, Wabash is playing Peru tonight, and that'll help decide what where the TRC finishes.
That's exactly right, and it could be a straight out win for the Wabash Apaches, or they could tie with Tippecanoe Valley.
Right. Either way, Wabash is going to no less than a share for the conference. They're at 7-1 right now in the conference. Tippecanoe Valley's at 7-2. So if Peru should pull the upset, you're going to look at Wabash and Valley sharing it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think that you talk about that sectional next week at Oak Hill, and the buys are going to go to Oak Hill and Lewis Cass. I don't know if there's a clear-cut favorite in that sectional as there has been in the past.
Well, Wabash, I guess, is going to get the designated favorite just simply on the basis of their record and the fact that they're a conference champion rolling into sectional play. They're the only ones, I believe. Manchester, I think, has got a winning record, but maybe by 1 or 2 games. Wabash is sitting there at 12 or 13-4 right now. So, even if they would lose tonight, they're still going to be, the going away best record in the sectional.
Don't you got to get a little nod to Oak Hill? I know they're coming off a state championship. I know a lot of those kids are gone.
Yeah.
But a lot of those kids played in that state championship team, and it's on their floor.
Yeah, I think by basis of it being on their floor, I think they've lost to Wabash this year. They lost to Manchester this year. So it's, again, every coach will tell you we all go back to 0-0, and it's a brand new ball game. I think having it on their home floor obviously gives them an advantage over everyone else.
I think that it is the thinking of most, the thinking of the majority, that whoever wins the Rochester-Manchester game probably going to get to that sectional championship on Saturday night.
Yeah, Lewis Cass has struggled this year. That's who I think that's who Rochester would get on the Friday night semifinal game. So, I think you get past that first Tuesday night game. You still have to play that game on Friday, but it's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a little easier game than the one you have on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I agree with that. Again, we're a couple of minutes away from the varsity game here at Maconaquah High School, senior night here for the Braves. And again, the JV game went to Maconaquah over Rochester 76-46. Gray McCarter with 13, Quinn Stasiak with 10. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back with the starters and the tip in the final game of the regular season. That's next year, listening and watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV4.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local business.
With the playing of our national anthem.
Time now for the starting lineups. First for the Maconaquah Braves. They have a record of 9-11. At one guard will be a 6-foot senior, Cody Cabler. At a second guard, a 6-foot senior, Chance Hagan. And at a third guard, a 6'1 junior, Sam Bourne. At one forward will be a 6'3 junior, Cole Borden. And the other forward, a 6'5 senior, Bryce Ward. Maconaquah coach, Mr. Tim Maben. For the Rochester Zebras, they have a record of 9-10, a big game for them. Record-wise, could move their mark to 500 of the win tonight at Maconaquah. At one guard will be a 5'9 junior, Nick Allen. The other guard, a 6' junior, Cavalry Lingenfelder. At one forward, a 6'4 sophomore, Kyle Reinarts. The other forward, a 6'5 senior, Brady Perez. And in the middle tonight for the Zebras, 6'7 senior, Alex Onnefield. Rochester coach, Mr. Rob Malco. You know, we talked about Rochester needing a big game tonight, maybe roll that momentum, Brad, into the sectional on Tuesday. I think the key to this game is going to be our side, and more importantly, I think Kyle Reinhardt is the key to this game.
Yeah, he can be very sure. He's really active in the boards, and and he can do a lot for us defensively out on the wing, covering them three-point shooters, but also he's versatile enough to get down into the paint and work against someone like Ward at 6'5" from Maconaquah, and if Reinhardt could keep him occupied on the boards, that leaves Arnefeld and Perez free to do their thing.
Well, one thing we're going to have to do really well tonight, if this game is any indication, or the JV game is any indication of this game, is we're going to have to really guard the perimeter.
Yeah, we are. Other games this season, we've seen Arnefeld at 6'7" out in front on the 1-2-2 or the 3-2 defense, zone defense. If Arnefeld's out front, that's really going to make it tough for Maconaquah to turn that ball around on the opposite side and find them open three-pointers and reverse the floor. Perez as well, he's really active out on the wing. Lingenfelder will have to be active as well. Watch Nick Allen, he can be really, really good if they try and throw that ball across court over the top. Nick Allen's right there to try and get in the way of the pass.
You know, we're talking about the defense, and our offense going to put some points on the board tonight.
Yeah, I like the idea of the defense driving the offense because our offense has sputtered from time to time, whether it be from quarter to quarter or game to game. We've had some really explosive quarters, and we've had some where we've struggled. And we'll have to see how this one starts, and hopefully they can shoot well because they may need to if they're
I agree.
If their shooters are anything like their JV.
It'll be Ward and Brady Perez at jump center for the Rochester Zebras. The Maconaquah will go to our right, the Rochester Zebras to our left.
That was something we did against Triton. We pressed them early, we turned them over a lot, and we got a lot of easy layups at the other end. And once again, Perez with the opening tip. He hasn't missed many of those.
So Rochester starts with the basketball, again going to our left against the man-to-man defense. Lingenfelder hands off to Allen on the right wing. Takes it to the right elbow, now to Perez. 15-footer, rises up, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound to Nick Allen. Nick in the paint, loses the handle, picks up the loose ball, now loses it again. Around the defense, goes Chance Hagan, his layup off the right side of the window is good, and Maconaquah strikes it.
Something Rochester can't do is give a turnover and an easy bucket at the other end.
30 seconds into the first quarter, Maconaquah up 2-0. Behind the three-point arc is Lingenfelder. Now at the free throw line, kicks it out to Allen. 3 left wing for the Zebras off the back of the rim, no good. And on the field to the rebound to Perez, just inside the arc. Long jumper's good.
Brady Perez really good at knocking down the 15 to 18 foot jump shot.
We're tied at 2, minute into the game, and then Maconaquah turns it over. Nick Allen with the loose ball and brings it up the floor. Nick Allen middle of the floor against Hagan. High on the right side of Lingenfelder. 3 right wing for the Zebras, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound to Borden, make that a defensive rebound to Borden. Now Cabler across the timeline for the Braves.
Perez at the top of the zone.
Rochester in a 1-2-2. Lob pass to Ward on the right wing behind the arc. Now top at the key to Hagan. Hagan around the defense in the paint. Gets outside to Borden, outside to Ward. His 3 on the right wing is good. Boy, if that 6'4" kid can nail that, it's going to be a long night for our defense. 5-2 Maconaquah, 6.5 to play in the first quarter. Lingenfelder top of the key, works to the right wing. Now 15 feet away from the basket on the baseline, out to Allen. Nick Allen just inside the arc, throws the ball at the rim, no good. Ward at the rebound from Maconaquah. Now to Cabler. Cabler middle of the floor.
I think Rochester's got some good size advantage, mismatches down low, but they've got to hit those outside open shots if that's going to open up for them.
Ward drives the baseline, cut off by the double team. Outside to Borden, no look pass to Hagan. Fakes a 3, drives it inside, no look pass down to Ward. His reverse layup is good. 7-2 Maconaquah, 5:50 to play in the first quarter. Brady Perez on the sideline, now to Nick Allen, just left of the ring. Now to Lingenfelder. Cavalry on the baseline, cut off by the defense. Now Allen on the left wing. Nick with the basketball, bounce pass right side to Reinhardt. Kyle holds against Ward. Still holds. Takes him hard with his left hand. Outside to Allen. 3 left baseline for the Zebras is good. 7-5, Maconaquah, 5:24 to play in the first quarter. Brad Thomas on David Musselman. Trey Stasiak comes into the game for the first time, and Rochester will use a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back at Maconaquah High School, 5:24 to play in the first quarter. The Braves by 2. And Maconaquah with the basketball going to our right. Borden across the timeline, now right wing to Hagan, back to Borden, left side to Cabler.
Rochester changing up their zone to a 2-3 now.
Ward to the baseline three is good again.
Wow, Ward with 8.
I like his stroke.
8 of the 10 to start this game, yeah.
Brady Perez high on the right side against the man-to-man defense. It's 10-5 Maconaquah, under 5 to play. Reinhardt's leaning over Ward. Nope. Defensive rebound to Borden. Baseball pass ahead to Hagan.
Just like the Navy, they get that ball out in a hurry.
And Hagan turns it over. Allen has it now. To Stasiak, down low to Reinhardt's. Out to Perez from the left elbow. Shot no good, off the mark. Cable with the rebound. Maconaquah pushes up by 5. Ward with 2 3-pointers. Gives to Hagan. Hagan backs it out and resets for the Braves. High on the right side to Cabler. Cabler fakes the pass. One dribble to his left. Now to Borden. More between the rings, left side to Hagan. Now to Ward, 3 again, left baseline, good again. Yo! 4:10 to play in the first quarter. Jump pass on a field. Back to Allen, around the horn to Stasiak. Baseline to Reinhardt's. Reinhardt's then has his pass kicked out of bounds. And it'll stay with Rochester on the baseline. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's 13-5 as Eli Yarber will come into the game for the first time for the Zebras. Eli is a 6'5 junior for Rochester, and he'll replace Kyle Reinhardt's. And I think Coach Malco is saying, go to the rack, go to the basket.
He wasn't thinking scoring on that last opportunity, and if he'd have turned towards the basket instead of away from it, he'd have had a layup.
Allen for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound to Maconaquah's Borden. He hands off to Cabler. Maconaquah runs through the center circle, now to Borden on the right side. Borden holds, now to Ward, who has 9 points, or the 13 from Maconaquah. 3:43 to play in the first quarter, and he chucks that thing 5 rows deep into the bleachers. Rochester will get it back. When you're 6'4", and you jump the pass, you can't throw it that high to 5'10".
No, yeah, you're right. I think that ball was kind of kept settling up.
Yeah, you're right.
Went across.
I hope our pitchers can have a rise ball like that this year. Bounce pass to Onnefield. His jumper from the free throw line off the back of the rim, no good. Maconaquah turns us away again, 1 and done. Borden rips and runs for the Braves, and he turns it over. And he gets it back off the turnover. Now to Ward. Ward over the top to Cabler. Fakes a 3 and travels. 3:17 to play, first quarter. The Braves by 8. Zebra basketball after their turnover. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. Here comes a little three-quarter court. Trap. Perez behind the arc, top of the key. Brady out to Lingenfelder, in rhythm, right wing, 3 is good. 13-8, 3 to play in the first quarter. Ward on the baseline, works against Onnefield. Loses the handle, picks up the loose ball against a double team, bangs it off the leg of Garber out of bounds, and it'll stay with Maconaquah on the baseline. 2:51 to play in the first quarter.
Rochester starting to get a little pressure on the basketball.
Yep. Hagan on the baseline, look to get it in for the Braves. No look pass into Ward. Ward on the baseline, outside it to Borden. Now top to hands to turnaround jump in the lane by Borden is good. And it's 15-8, 7-point lead for the Braves. 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Yarber over the top to Lingenfelder. Right baseline 3 is off the back of the rim, no good. Ward to the rebound, he got it stripped away. Brady Perez has it now. Down low to Yarber. Eli in the paint. He throws it away. And then Maconaquah throws it away. Trey Stasiak picks up the loose basketball now to Yarber. Back to Stasiak, who gives to Lingenfelder. 2:13 to play in the first quarter. Did you get all those turnovers at once?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Huh.
As far as anyone knows, I did.
Good call. We'll see, we're on TV tonight, you know.
I know.
So they can rewind that and say, nope, Brady missed one.
That's all
Just
right.
inside the arc. The shot short by Perez. Stasiak with the rebound. Bounce pass down low. Outside of Lingenfelder. His step back three right wing is short. And the rebound to the Braves. Hagan across the timeline from Maconaquah. They lead 15-8 with 100 seconds to play in the first quarter. Three on the way is good by Borden. Cole Borden nails a three from the right baseline. And now the Braves are up by 10. Here comes a little half-court trap by the Brave defense. Lingenfelder has his pass picked off by Borden.
Trying to force it down low from half court. That's not generally a good idea.
Kabler to Borden on the right wing. And he backs it out into the timeline and resets to the Braves. Now the Ward left of the wing, out of the circle. Out to Hagan. Hagan, no look pass to Borden. Borden now to Hagan. Left side a chance. Make that to Ward. Bourne.
You'll notice Maconaquah's closest player is about 8 feet from the basket.
Hagan for three. Yep. They worked the ball really well to the Braves to get that wide open three-point shot, and it's 21-8. Here comes the trap. Lingenfelder over the top to Stasiak. Now to Perez near the center circle. To Onafield, out to Lingenfelder. Cavalry drives the baseline. Leaner on the way over. Ward is good. Baseball pass down court to Hagan. Hagan is hit hard by Stasiak, and I believe he's holding his left thigh. Maybe got a Charlie horse. And it'll be out of bounds to the Braves baseline right. 29 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Coach Malco will send in Allen and Reinhardt. Also, Isaiah Jackson comes into the game for the first time for the Zebras.
That's the first foul of the game. We almost won the entire first
you're
quarter.
right.
Yep.
Kelly comes in from Maconaquah. Hagan. Oh, they were looking at a lob pass dunk,
Yeah.
and they couldn't get it. Hagan with the basketball, now Kabler. He backs it out and resets with 23. Kabler near the timeline with 19. He dribbles, working against Isaiah Jackson, down to 17. Kabler between his legs dribble with 14. Now down to 10. Lob pass over his head. Oh, Brady Perez and Yarber hits hard, and they both come up a little lame with 3 seconds. Allen with 2, Allen with 1. Jackson could not get a shot off. He wanted to call a foul here, and there was no foul whistle against Maconaquah. After one, the Braves lead the Zebras 21-10. You're watching Rochester basketball on RTC TV4.
Ever wonder why your local TV bill keeps going up? The bulk of these increases are due to rising network fees. A few powerful media companies dictate what TV providers must pay to offer their channels to you. And every time networks demand more money, that affects what you pay every month. If TV providers don't meet their demands, networks threaten blackouts. Since 1999, these network fees have increased by 3.5 times the rate of inflation. To see what we're doing to keep network fees in check, visit tvonmyside.com.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Back at Maconaquah High School. The Braves hot from the floor in the first quarter, out to an 11-point lead.
8 for 8 total field goals in that first.
That'll win you a couple of games.
Shooting 100% for the quarter. 5 for 5 from behind the arc.
I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I can figure out that math.
Yeah, Rochester shooting 26%.
So the Braves start the second quarter of the basketball. Ward, no look pass to Kabler. Down to Ward. Out to Kabler, top of the key, straight away. Now to Kelly. Hanson, what about a three, pass it up. Kabler, one dribble. Down low to Bourne, baseline to Ward. Ward dribbles it outside, and the no-look pass taken away by the Zebras. Reinhardt's now to Allen. Nick Allen brings it up. Rochester down by 11. 7:28 to play in the first half. Yarber in the paint. Leaner over Ward. No, falls off. Ward to the rebound. Quickly up the floor of the Braves. Hansen to make that for Hagan for three is no good, and that's the first miss of the half.
Game. Yep.
Brady Perez grabs the rebound and brings it up for the Zebras through the center circle. Now outside to Jackson. To Allen, high on the right side for Rochester. Minute into the second quarter, Rochester down to Maconaquah, 21-10. Jackson stands at the volleyball line. Works against Cabler, takes him to the baseline. Floater on the way, he's partially blocked. Put back by Reinhardt is good.
Reinhardt catches that in the air and does not come down with it. Puts it right back off the glass.
Maconaquah basketball, Ward around the defense, cut off by Allen. Bourne, the set shot in the paint is good. Sam Bourne, the 6'1 junior, with two more. And it's 23-12. Perez with the basketball for Rochester. Alex Onafield will come back at the next opportunity, as will Borden for the Braves. And the coach's son, Hayden Maben, who shot lights out in that first JV game. And Kyle Reinhardt has another bucket. He's got four. Quickly, Maconaquah up to four. Boy, they can push, can't they?
Yeah, they can. They got the ball up before the defense a lot in that JV game.
Ward's floater, nope. Rebound to Allen. Good block out by the Zebras. Nick Allen ahead to Jackson. Isaiah has his pass taken away by the Braves, and that pass is kicked out of bounds by Reinhardt. Bryce Abbott comes into the game for the first time for Rochester. Brady Perez and Yarber come out. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman on RTC TV4. Kelly, the brains of the operation. Jeremy's here somewhere. Kelly with the basketball for Maconaquah. Rochester in a 1-2-2. Cabler for three, left wing off the back of the rim. Abbott grabs the board. Good strong rebound by Bryce Abbott. And he brings it up to Allen. Nick Allen across the timeline. Allen works to the right wing behind the arc. Now to Abbott on the baseline, down low to Onafield. Alex leaner off the window is good. Did you see Zion Williamson's shoe explode for Duke the other night?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not a good marketing ploy.
Yeah, Nike might take a hit there, won't they?
Yeah, they did a little bit, I heard.
Did they? I bet they did.
Stock dropped nearly 2%. Yeah.
Is that right? Now's the time to buy? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, maybe when they get it fixed, resolve their issue. Yeah.
Kelly with the basketball. Right wing to Bourne. Now Maben. Wide open three, right baseline. In and out, no good. And the rebound coming against the Zebras, I believe. I'm telling you, when Tim Maben and Rex Betzner, who are now coaching together, were on the floor together in high school, whoa, baby, they can shoot.
I bet.
Oh.
There's been a lot of talk lately about
Inbounds to Maconaquah. Perry's long three is good. Make that Kelly.
For two.
Oh, for two? Okay. Rochester the basketball. And a foul coming against Maconaquah. Hagan will come back in for the Braves.
Kelly gets the foul. It's his first team first. Ward back in. He had 11 in that first quarter.
Brady Perez back into the game. Nick Allen sits down. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. 4:27 to play. First half is 25-16 Maconaquah. Zebras with the basketball.
Lingenfelder checked in as well.
Okay, thank you. Brady, free throw line, pull-up jumper over Borden is in and out and back in.
Little shooter's rule.
That's right. Kelly quickly up the floor for Maconaquah. Maben around the defense on the wing, now backs it out to the timeline. He gives to Borden on the left side. Borden, lob pass down low, who's tipped away, but Hagan right there to take it for Maconaquah. Over the top pass to Maben. One-handed pass out to Borden. He travels, no call to Kelly, left wing three. Yep. Under 4 to play in the first half. It's 28-18. Maconaquah. Jackson around the defense. Cut off on the baseline. Almost loses the handle. Picks up the loose ball and outside to Perez. Brady with the basketball at the volleyball line. Dribbles middle of the floor, works right wing. Lingenfelder, free throw line, jump stop in the paint. To Onafield, 15-footer top of the key is no good. And we're going to have a foul down low. Is that going to be against Ward? Nope, it's going to be against Maben.
Maben, his first, team second.
Nick Allen comes back into the game, and Isaiah Jackson will sit down. 3:25 to play in the first half. 10-point lead for the Braves. Nick Allen bounce pass into Abbott. Bryce, power dribble, goes up for the shot and puts it in for two. Kelly quickly ahead to Hagan. Over the top to Ward. Bounce pass back to Hagan. Rochester in a 1-2-2. Back to Ward, the corner to Borden. Long three, air ball. And the ball goes out of bounds.
Nice job by Bryce Abbott. Not only was he in position, but when he realized he couldn't get his hands on it, he screened away so Maconaquah couldn't save it from going out.
Cabler comes back into the game from Maconaquah, and Maben will sit down with 3 minutes to play in the first half of the 10-point lead for the Braves. Kyle Reinhardt will check back in for Rochester, and he'll replace Alex Onafield. Hagan baseline right for the Braves. Look to get it in. No look pass in to Borden. He misses the point-blank shot, and the Zebras with the rebound. Boy, caught us sleeping there. We got lucky. Nick Allen around the defense, high on the right side to Brady Perez. Brady in the corner to Lingenfelder. Cavalry with his heels on the sideline, drives to the baseline, cut off by the defense. Boy, Cabler's a really good defender. He is in your jersey all the time.
Yep. As a senior.
Allen baseline to Lingenfelder. Cavalry to Abbott at the left elbow. Out to Allen. 2:25 to play in the first half. Rochester down by 8. Allen backs it out and resets for Rochester in the center circle. Bounce pass high on the left side to right arts. Now to Nick Allen. Allen with his right hand. Out to Lingenfelder. Cavalry in the paint. Stops, kicks it out to Allen. Around the defense, and Ward has just picked up a foul. Nice fake by Nick Allen.
First on Ward, team third.
Coming back into the game for the Braves, or actually coming into the game for the first time, is Corbin Middlecoff, a 5'10 sophomore. 2:09 to play in the first half. It's an 8-point lead for the Braves. Nick Allen baseline right for Rochester. Bounce pass into Abbott, who gives to Lingenfelder. Cavalry left side to Perez. Down low to wide open right arms with the left hand. He puts it in for two. Rochester has it down to 6. Hagan. Cabler fakes the Ward. Back to Hagan, right wing. Good closeout by Bryce Abbott. Now to Cabler. No look pass in the corner to Borden. Back to Hagan. Ward to the right elbow. And chucks her out of bounds. That thing is going to Peru. They found the open door and it's down the hallway. .104 seconds to play in the first half. Rochester down by 6. Lingenfelder around the defense. Goes to the right. Picks up his dribble. Over the top to Allen. Now to Perez. Brady with 90 seconds. Back to Nick Allen. Back to Perez. Down low to Abbott. To right arch. Rises up 5 foot. In and out. No good. Braves with the rebound. Cabler on the right wing. No look pass down low to Middlecoff. His jumper's no good. Perez with the rebound. Outlets to Allen. Oh, travel. Minute 6 to play in the first half. (28-22) Maconaquah. And the way they move their offense, they may look for the final shot of the half.
I would agree with that.
1-3-1 now by the Zebra defense. Cabler, left of the circle, now to Ward behind the arc, back to Cabler. Couple of dribbles to his left, no look pass to Ward, layup is good. Well, so much for that, huh?
Yeah, they set that up pretty well. Bryce Ward came from up top, and the two guys that were down low shot up front and pulled the defense with them and left Ward wide open.
35 seconds to play first half. Maconaquah back to an 8-point lead. Lingenfelder holds, now works to the right. Down to 28. Allen down the center circle against Hagan. Takes him left side, 20 seconds. Now to Perez. Brady holds. Outside of Lingenfelder with 15. Calvary to his right with 12. Picks up his dribble, now to Allen. At the volleyball line with 8. Nick against Hagan. To Lingenfelder with 3. Calvary, teardrop shot at the buzzer is no good. At halftime, Maconaquah leads 30-22. You're watching Zebra Basketball on RTC TV4.
This is Oldview. And this is Now You.
Five wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs. This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank, online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Smith Farm Stores has everything you need for your home and your farm, both inside and out. We are your local Steel, Skag, and Simplicity dealer, offering a full-service center with a certified technician on site. Smith Farm Stores offers a wide variety of household appliances, including top-brand refrigerators, washing machines, and dryers. We are also a full-service paint center, offering on-site color matching and more. Stop by today or check us out online. Smith Farm Stores, everything you need and more.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Enyards True Value and Rental is your local one-stop shop for all of your home improvement and party rental needs. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you with your next project or event. Enyards True Value and Rental of Rochester. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
The farm your job? I don't think. Are we on? Oh, okay. Welcome back to Maconaquah High School.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation there, Dave.
30-22 to Braintree at the break. First half numbers.
Yeah, sure. For Maconaquah, Borden with 3, Bourne with 4, Kelly with 5, Hagan with 5, and Ward with 13 in that first half. No free throws were taken. They turned the ball over 9 times, did Maconaquah. Maconaquah shot 63% in that first half. They were 6 of 10 from behind the arc for 60%. Again, no free throws. Matter of fact, there was only 5 total fouls in that entire first half of basketball. For Rochester, Allen with 3, Perez with 4, Onnefield with 2, Abbott with 2, Lingenfelder with 3, and Reinhardt's led the Zebras with 6 points in that first half. Rochester turned the ball over 7 times. Rochester just shot 38% in that first half, 28% from behind the arc. So not real good shooting for Rochester. Again, in that first quarter, Maconaquah shot 100% as they hit 8 of 8 from the field. Rochester just 26%. So Rochester did do a little better for the overall for the entire half.
Well, I hope that we have taken their best shot already.
Yeah, definitely. The halftime was more advantageous for Rochester than it would be for Maconaquah. Yeah. Hopefully Rochester's defensively can come out and put a little more cold water on their shooting.
Some scores from around the area after one quarter. Wabash leads Peru 21-13. Of course, that's for a outright conference championship for the Wabash Apaches.
Yeah.
LCC, who plays Southwood on Tuesday, leads Lewis Cass after one, 28-4. Yeah. Eastern after one leads Manchester 14-11. Of course, we have the Manchester Squires on Tuesday and game number 1 at 6 o'clock. And then Southwood and leads Bluffton at 17-15 after one. That's all from Val. Thank you, Val. So we're at Oak Hill on Tuesday night. We'll have Manchester in the first game. That's on 92.1 WROI and RTC TV4. Then the second game will be the North Miami Warriors and the Wabash Apaches. That one will be just on RTC TV4. Oak Hill leads Northfield 26-19 at the half.
Yeah.
So let's see. Rochester will start the second half with the basketball. They'll go to our right. Maconaquah, Brad, is really good, and I'm sure you can see this on TV, but they are really good. They were in that first half of those no-look passes.
Yeah, and they spread the floor really well. They keep the floor balanced. Ward at 6'5" is what they got him listed for in the roster. Pretty versatile. I mean, we've seen him knock down some three-pointers on the outside, but at the same time, he'll slip down low on the block, and they do a real good job of finding him, and he's got pretty quick feet down low where he can spin and get it up off the glass really well.
You know, I thought we did a really good job finding Ward 23 after he put up the first three threes and made them, and then I think that we turned him away the rest of the half.
Yeah, he only had 2 in that second quarter after he had 11 in the first, but they started moving it around where Hagan and Gordon were able to find some open looks from the three-point range as well.
Here we go to start the third quarter. Rochester with the basketball down by 8. Lingenfelder, Reinhardt's now, Allen, Onnefield, and Perez on the floor. Brady Perez from 10 feet, it goes down for 2.
Rochester looked really uncomfortable offensively in that first half. We'll see how they do here in the third quarter.
Hagan, quick three, no good for the Braves. Lingenfelder to the rebound. Now across to Allen. Nick will bring it back outside and reset for the Zebras in the center circle. Nick Allen bounce pass to Onnefield. Now the baseline to Lingenfelder. Cavalry with the basketball against Ward. Step back behind the arc. Outside to Allen. 3 right wing for the Zebras. Off the back of the rim. No good. Ward with the rebound. And pushes ahead to Hagan. Woo. Hagan, free throw line. To Borden, back to Hagan. Thought about a 3. Passed it up. Outside of Ward. Long 3 for the Braves. Short. And offensive rebound to Maconaquah. Borden, 3, left wing, nope. Maconaquah put back, yep. Third opportunity, and that time Tabler got it to go down for 2. And it leaves back to 8 for the Zebras. Trey Stasiak will come back into the game for Rochester as Perez dribbles on the left wing. Brady crossover dribble, goes to the baseline. Tough leaner is good off the glass. He split 2 defenders and got that to go. Rochester has the Maconaquah lead down to 6. 6.5 to play in the third quarter. Hagan, left wing against the Rochester zone defense. Cabler. Outside of Hagan. Out of Borden. Ward left side of Hagan. Over the top to Ward. To Borden now. Borden to the left elbow. Out to Hagan. Cabler then has traveled.
Eli Yarber going to check in for the Zebras.
I think that's about Kyle Reinhardt's shoe had just exploded. That's got to be about the 5th or 6th shoe I've seen explode this year. Speaking of not saying a whole lot about the manufacturer, we talked about Zion Williamson just a minute ago, about how his Nike blew out. So Rochester has it. It's a 6-point lead for Maconaquah. Rochester with an opportunity here to cut it to 4, maybe even to 3 on this trip. Stasiak outside of Allen. Nick against Hagan, the man-to-man defense. Feeds down little right to Onnefield. Tough leader in the lane is good to foul. Alex Onnefield will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play the traditional way. Cut this lead 2-3.
Fouls on Borden, his first, team first.
So Alex Onnefield to the line.
First free throws of the game.
Yeah, for the senior on the way is good. 32-29. Maconaquah on top by 3. They've got the basketball. Cabler backs it out against the zone defense. In the corner to Ward. Left baseline 3 is short. And the rebound fought for Maconaquah comes out of there with it. Bourne then bangs it off the way to Stasiak out of bounds. Let's stay with Maconaquah on the baseline. 5:13 to play in the third quarter. 3-point lead for the Braves. They've got the basketball out of bounds. Hagan, bounce pass in. Now Ward has it to Cabler. No pass the board to the free throw line. His pass tipped away and stolen by Onafield. Alex with the basketball. Now to Allen. Nick brings it up the floor. Through the center circle for Rochester, who are down by 3 with under 5 to play in the third. Stasiak on the wing. Works against Cabler. Takes him to the right. Good defense by Cabler. Cuts him off on the baseline. Now to Perez on the right wing. Jump pass to Onafield. Alex, leaner over Ward. Blocked, but we're going to have a foul coming against Ward, I believe. Alex Onafield will go to the line to shoot 2.
That is Ward. That's his second.
Kelly will come back in from Maconaquah after the first free throw by Onafield. Reinhardt has the wheel repaired. He'll come back. Onafield makes the first free throw. I'm going to have to get the equipment managers' take on the shoestrings, because I know they're buying them in bulk right now. Braden Betzner, the 5'9" freshman, comes in and Borden comes out. 4:44 to play in the third quarter. Rochester down by 2. Onafield with one more for the Zebras. The senior fires the second one. It rattles in. And now the Maconaquah lead is down to 1. Through the defense is Cabler. And then chucks her out of bounds. Rochester going to get it back. I think Rochester's been tied at once at 2-2 and has never led. Yeah, they could lead on this possession. Nick Allen to bring it up over the timeline. Stasiak. Man-to-man defense by the Braves. The entry pass is taken away by Maconaquah. Cabler middle of the floor. Crossover dribble in the paint. And then his pass is tipped out of bounds by trailing Brady Perez. It'll be Maconaquah basketball on the baseline. 4:18 to play in the third. 32-31. Maconaquah. Hagen will trigger it in. Good job by the Zebra defense. Call high passing lane to the corner. Bourne in the paint. Leaner on the way. Blocked by Reinhardt. Picked up by Perez. Brady outlets to Allen. After Brady Perez, and we're going to have a foul coming against Nolan Kelly, a 5'9" sophomore. It'll be out of bounds on the sideline to Rochester, who trailed by 1 with 4:02 to play in the third quarter.
That'll be Kelly's second, team third.
Rice Abbott checks back in. Stasiak will come out.
Rochester with the decided height advantage right now with Perez, Onafield, and Reinhardt in the ball game. Ward is out from Maconaquah.
Just inside the arc, long jumper short. Onafield put back, good, and the Zebras lead.
7 in this quarter for Onafield. He's got 9 overall.
33-32. Rochester's first lead of the game. 3:45 to play in the third. Bouncing pass in the Bourne to Hagen. No look pass to Cabler. Thought about a 3 from 25 foot. Gives to Kelly. His 3 is no good. The putback by Maconaquah is good. And I believe that was going to be given to Cabler.
Yep. That's one of those where when you have the height advantage, you can't have somebody coming in and just tipping it from the top.
Yep. 34-33 Maconaquah. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. Abbott at the volleyball line. Back to Allen. Long 3 for the Zebras. Left wing is off the back of the rim. No good. Defensive rebound to Cabler. Pushes ahead to Hagen. Too far up the court. Out of bounds. Rochester going to get it back. Ward comes back in from Maconaquah. Lingenfelder checks back for the Zebras. Brady Perez will come out. .306 to play, third quarter. Rochester basketball down by 1. Nick Allen gets the pass from Lingenfelder. Back to Calvary in the left wing. Through his hands, picks up the loose ball near this sideline to Allen. Now we're going to have a legal screen on the field.
That's his second.
Yarber comes back. Alex will come out. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. The 2019 high school basketball sectional begins on Tuesday night. Rochester will play Manchester in game number 1 at Oak Hill. That's a 6 o'clock tip. 2:45 to play in the third. Maconaquah by 1 at 34-33. Gordon outside to Cabler. Rochester in its zone defense to Kelly. Kelly chucks her out of bounds.
Right now, that's what's hurting Maconaquah with the turnovers.
And they're trying to make that pretty pass, or that, I don't know, that pass you see in the NBA maybe, and somebody's not on the right page. Abbott on the right wing. Over the top of Perez. Brady wasn't how long was he? I didn't even see him come back in.
Whoops.
And Abbott chucks it out of bounds.
Threw the same pass, only this time it was a Lingenfelder. And doesn't work well.
2:17 to play in the third quarter. Maconaquah still by 1. Perry picks up his dribble. Now to Betzner in the corner. Back to Perry. Now to Bourne on the right elbow.
Defensively for Rochester, they've done a really good job since after that first quarter, making it a lot more difficult for Maconaquah to find an open look.
Ward with the basketball. Pass is taken away. Nope, ball loose. Maconaquah still has it. Borden. Right past to Ward. Ward on the baseline. Kicks it outside to Cabler. Fakes the three, drives it, and he's going to be called for a charge. Good job by Yarber.
Yeah, Yarber did a great job. He set up in the paint. And Cabler come through, split the defense, but ran right into him.
Isaiah Jackson comes back for Rochester, and Abbott will come out. 144.
First quarter, Bryce Ward had 11 for Maconaquah. They've only scored 13 as a team since then.
100 seconds to play in the third quarter. Rochester down by 1. Jackson high on the left side. Picks up his dribble, now to Lingenfelder. Back to Jackson. He travels. Maconaquah begging us to take the lead.
Yeah, they are.
.120 to play in the third. 1 point lead for Maconaquah. Long three, Cabler. Cabler is no good. Rebound to Reinhardt. Now to Calvary. To Yarber. Eli, one dribble back outside to Lingenfelder near the Rochester bench with a minute 5 to play in the third quarter. Maconaquah up 34-33. Jackson in the center circle, and now Cabler is going to pick up a foul about 40 feet away from the basket.
That'll be his second, team 5th. We only had 5 total fouls on combined.
They talked about that in the locker room, the officials did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yep.
We got to call more fouls in the third quarter.
The whistles were cold?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
How about that Purdue IU game? Did you watch that train wreck?
No, I did not.
Good heavens, you didn't miss anything. I'm not sure either. No, nobody got to 50. Jackson for 3, nope. Rebound to Ward, he rips and runs.
Anybody throw a chair?
No. I don't know. I didn't
no
watch
chairs
it.
were thrown?
I saw 37-34, 3 to play in the game.
Oh, geez.
Snore.
Yeah.
30 seconds to play in the third. Maconaquah by 1. Center circle now is Cabler with 22. Borden outside to Ward with 19. Cabler holds with 15. Brady applies some pressure, dribbles to his right with 12. Now to Perry with 10. No look pass to Ward, and his 3 is no good. And the offensive rebound to Yarber, ahead to Brady Perez. Brady rises up, two-handed jam, and the Zebras lead by 1. After 3, Rochester up 35-34. You're listening and watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV4.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you. RTC cable subscribers. Now you can watch your favorite cable networks wherever you are on your phone, tablet, or computer. Just log on to www.watchtveverywhere.com. Enter your RTC account information and sign up to watch TV everywhere. Live sports, videos on demand, and more, all for free with your RTC cable subscription. Watch TV everywhere. Another great service from RTC.
Welcome back to Maconaquah High School. We're going to the fourth quarter, and the Rochester Zebras took the lead on a thunderous dunk by Brady Perez as time expired in the third.
Put a little exclamation point on that third quarter as the Zebras outscored Maconaquah 13-4.
Well, some cold shooting from behind the arc from Maconaquah helped too.
Yeah, they're still shooting 63% overall for the game.
35-34. Wabash leads Peru at halftime, 38-22. And then Rochester forces a turnover. Zebras have it up by one. Allen with the basketball for Rochester. Bounce pass to Reinhardt, out to Langenfelder, left wing, three is good. In rhythm, Cavalry knocks another one down, and the Zebras have the biggest lead of the night of 4. 1-3-1 now for Rochester's defense. Ward, Cabler, outside to Hagan, no look pass to Ward. Backs his way in against a double team. He's going to be fouled on the reach in by Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's going to get it up, hold of the wrist. That's only the second team foul, first on Reinhardt.
7:15 to play in the game. Rochester by 4. Maconaquah basketball out of bounds, baseline right.
I would agree with you. Maconaquah shot was a lot colder in that third quarter than they had been in previous two.
Kelly with the basketball, now Hagan. Hagan, no look pass to Bourne in the paint. Back door to Ward, his layup is good. That was easy.
Yeah, again, he just sneaks in behind the defense. And Maconaquah doing a great job of finding him down low.
Rochester by 2 at 38-36. Lingenfelder to the timeline. Cavalry drives it with his left hand to the three-point line to Reinhardt. And his pass is taken away by Cabler. To Kelly. To Bourne for 3. Nope. Lingenfelder with the rebound. Now we're going to reach in on the Maconaquah Braves. I believe Cabler is going to be whistled for that.
Yeah, he is. That's his third. Team 6, so one more, and Rochester will be in the bonus.
Rochester will use a 60-second timeout. We will too. You're watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV 4.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Brocky Insurance offers personalized coverage options for all of your insurance needs. You can trust your policy through Erie Insurance has been customized specifically for you, your assets, and your budget. Online at brockyinsurance.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
6:36 to play in the game. The Zebras up 38-36. Quinn Stasiak in the game for the first time for the Rochester Zebras.
Maconaquah going to pick them up a half court.
At halftime, Eastern leads Manchester 25-24. Brady Perez on the baseline, out to Lingenfelder. Quinn Stasiak, right wing, three is good. I'd like to say hi to Ashton's home watching this game tonight.
Okay.
Good talking to you, Brad.
Yeah, no.
3 for Maben. Good again. 41-39. Rochester on top. Under 6 to play in the game. Stasiak in the wing against the 2-3 zone. And now we're going to have a hand check foul by Maben.
It's his second. That should put Rochester in the bonus.
Quinn Stasiak will be at the line to shoot one in the bonus with 5:48 to play in the game. Rochester by 2. I think that Quinn's best game, maybe the biggest impacted game, was the Cass game where he and Grant McCarter came in and hit some big shots late in that game to seal the deal for Rochester. The first one by the sophomore is good.
He's already got 4 coming off the bench for Rochester in just the last, 30 seconds?
Yeah, you're right. 5:48 to play in the game. It's a 42-39 lead for Rochester. Stasiak with one more for the Zebras. Quinn eyes the second one and puts another in. 43-39, Maconaquah quickly up the floor. Maben in the corner to Hagan. No look pass to Bourne, back to Hagan. Perry around the defense in the corner to Maben. Down low to to Ward. Borden, shot in the lane, no good. Putback is no good by Grant. Gets his own rebound. The fall away is no good, but we're going to have a foul on the floor by the Zebras, I believe. It'll be out of bounds to Maconaquah.
Reinhardt's going to pick the foul up. That's his second, team third.
Alex Onnefield back in. Yarber comes out. Kabler comes back into the game for the Braves. You know, that was a nonchalant walk to the bench, or to the scorer's table.
Yeah, he wasn't in any
during
hurry,
a dead
was
ball. There was no sense of urgency there.
I guess when you know you got the home court buzzer on your side.
I guess. Maconaquah the basketball. Rochester up 43-39. 5:20 to play in the game. Hagan fakes right, goes left. Kabler in the paint and going to be fouled by Quinn Stasiak on the drive. That'll be out of bounds of Maconaquah. That'll be only Rochester's 4th team foul. Hagan baseline left. Hagan on the right wing. Borden against a 2-3 zone. High on the right side to Kabler, now to Maben. But back to Hagan to the volleyball line. Ward, Hagan fakes, drives, kicks it back outside. No look pass to Kabler, now in the corner to Hagan. Good defense by Reinhardt, closing out on that three-point attempt.
Well, they pretty well neutralized Ward since that first quarter. He won't even look at a three-pointer right now.
Long three for Hagan is off the back of the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound from Maconaquah. That's a tough one to grab, coming off that hard. And now Maconaquah will use a 30-second timeout. You're watching Zebra Basketball on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Enyard's True Value in Rental is your local one-stop shop for all of your home improvement and party rental needs. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you with your next project or event. Start right. Start here. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
4:31 to play in the basketball game here at Maconaquah High School. The Zebras lead 43-39. After the Maconaquah timeout, they'll have it baseline right as Hagan will look to try to trigger it in around Reinhardt's. No look pass in to Ward. Not a Maben. Good job by Quinn Stasiak.
Getting over the pick and out to the ball. Rochester defensively has done a great job the entire second half. They've only allowed Maconaquah 9 points since halftime.
Kabler around his back. Brings it back outside, resets. Hagan, Kabler, Maben. Corner down low to Ward. Kicks it out to Hagan. In the paint, Leaner on the way, high on the glass, no good, defensive rebound by Reinhardt.
Great job by Onafield holding his ground, not getting called for the foul, but altering the shot enough that it wasn't even close.
43-39, Rochester on top, into the basketball. Brady Perez, Leaner in the paint, no good, and a rebound to Kyle Reinhardt. Outside of Lingenfelder. Onafield on the baseline, bounce pass to Reinhardt. Kyle. Jump pass outside of Perez. Oh, Brady. 3:27 to play in the basketball game. Rochester up 43-39, and Quinn Stasiak travels.
When you try to run the clock with a 4-point lead, sometimes the brain doesn't react the way you want it to.
Right. 3:20 to play in the game. Rochester by 4, which is their biggest lead of the night. Maben over the top. Cabler to Ward. In the corner to Hagan. Hagan to the right elbow. He gets away with the travel to Cabler. Cabler drives, and we're going to have a foul going to the basket. Is that going to be Perez or Stasiak?
It'll be Reinhardt.
Reinhardt. He wasn't even.
That's his third.
He wasn't even close to the play. Rochester will use a 60-second timeout.
That's what Quinn was saying. It should have been on me.
You're watching Rochester basketball on RTC TV 4.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester. This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself.
So they just gave the last foul to Brady Perez. Well, I can see where Brady and Kyle look the same. I mean, they both have the same haircut.
Right. Well, I think you called it first. I think Quinn and Perez were on defense. Reinhardt was down low on the block. I actually think the foul was on Quinn, but we got to put on Brady either way.
That was his first one.
Yeah.
2:50 to play in the game. Rochester by 4, Maconaquah basketball. Rochester's defense has been really, really good in this half.
It has.
Maben for 3 over Reinhardt. Good. Rochester's lead is down to 1, 2.5 to play in the game. Lingenfelder, here comes the trap, picks up his dribble, over the top to
missed
Stasiak
on the block.
Cross court to Brady Perez, 18-footer left side, good, automatic.
Yeah, Perez now with 12.
Rochester by 3, 2:15 to play in the game. Maben to Ward, Cabler. High on the right side to Borden that is. To Hagan around the defense. Cabler for 3, left wing, no good. Offensive rebound. Borden goes to the rack, kicks it outside. Wide open 3, and oh my goodness. Right before the Ward 3, Maconaquah takes a timeout. It is a 30. You're watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV 4.
Smith Farm Stores has everything you need for your home and your farm, both inside and out. We are your local Steel, Skag, and Simplicity dealer, offering a full service center with a certified technician on site. Smith Farm Stores offers a wide variety of household appliances, including top brand refrigerators, washing machines, and dryers. We are also a full-service paint center, offering on-site color matching and more. Stop by today or check us out online. Smith Farm Stores, everything you need and more.
1:55 to play in the game here at Maconaquah High School. The Zebras lead 45-42. Maconaquah has used a timeout. They're down to 3. Rochester has 2, I believe, and a possession arrow. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. It'll be Maconaquah basketball on the far side. Bornowitz triggered in. To Cabler. Rochester in his zone defense. 3 for Hagan over the defense and the tie. Nope. Stasiak with the rebound. Quinn outside this Cavalry with 100 seconds to play in the game. Rochester by 3. Reinhardt.
They're going to be looking to foul.
Out to Perez. Brady in the baseline. To Onafield. 5-footer short. And we're going to have a tie-up. Rochester will keep possession with 1:33 to play in the game. Rochester basketball out of bounds. Quinn Stasiak will look to trigger it in. 1:33 to play in the game. Rochester by 3, and Rochester will use another timeout. It is a 60. You're watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV4.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
This is Oldview. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
1:33 to play in the game. Rochester leads 45-42. Rochester has 1 timeout, and Maconaquah has 3 and a possession arrow. Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. We've seen a really pretty good game.
Yeah, we absolutely have.
Stasiak baseline right. Quinn looks to get it in.
Look for Rochester to try, at the very least, to run another minute off this clock.
Lingenfelder in the baseline. Down low on a field. Back to Brady with 1:30. Lingenfelder around the defense. Picks up his dribble out to Stasiak near the timeline. Quinn holds 1:25. Dribbles to the near side. Picks up his dribble outside of Brady.
Maconaquah looking to foul. They've got to look to foul.
Rochester turns it over. Hagan, coast to coast. Right-handed layup is good. 45-44. Rochester lead down to 1 in 1:05 to play in the game.
Yeah, now Rochester's going to have to look to score here, I think.
Lingenfelder, got to get it across, goes to Stasiak. Down to 55 seconds. On a field. Out to Stasiak with 52. Rochester with 1 timeout left. Lingenfelder around the defense with 48. And almost has it stolen by Maconaquah. It'll stay with Rochester.
That's why I think Rochester should start to look to score, because when you're trying to run the clock away, you got long passing lanes. Maconaquah's doing a really good job of jumping them lanes.
46 seconds to play in the game, and Maconaquah will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV4. Nope, it's full.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Seconds to play in the game. Rochester up 45-44. It'll be Rochester basketball out of bounds right in front of the scorer's tables. On a field will look to get it in. After 3, Tippecanoe Valley leads Wawasee 38-33. Here we go.
Still looking.
Inbounds pass comes into Lingenfelder. Cavalry with 40. Dribbles into a double team. Over the top to Stasiak. Quinn loses the basketball out of bounds. Maconaquah
gonna get it.
Trying to save it from going out of bounds, and we'll go back to Rochester. I'm sorry, go back to Maconaquah. Quinn dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. Maconaquah have it with 36 seconds to play in the game, down by 1. Bourne will look to get it in. The Rochester coaches are questioning who it went out of bounds on. The official says Rochester. And the explanation is it was out of bounds before Maconaquah go for it.
Yeah.
So Maconaquah will take another timeout. It's a 60. You're watching Zebra Basketball on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive.
Here we go, the final 36 seconds of the game. Maconaquah the basketball. Rochester owns a 1-point lead. Maben.
Watch Maben. He's had 2 threes in this 4th quarter already.
He's on the wing. Cabler with 25. Works to the right side.
We've got a foul to give. We probably should do that right about now.
Cabler drives the baseline. Blocked by Onafield. Gets his own rebound with 16 and throws it out of bounds.
Oh, great job.
Rochester will get it back with 15 seconds to play in the game, up by 1. Both teams with 1 timeout, and Maconaquah has the possession arrow. Maconaquah will be in a full-court press. Brady Perez will look to get it in on the sideline. Brady to Lingenfelder. Back to Perez with 12. Now to Stasiak with 10. Quinn, that is fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot 1 of the bonus with 8.9 to play in the game. Rochester by 1 at 45-44.
Kelly picks up his 3rd.
Quinn Stasiak, 1 and the bonus for the Zebras with 8.9 to play in the game. The first one for the sophomore. Oh yeah, never a doubt. Bottom of the net, ice. 8.9 to play, Rochester now by 2.
My guess is he's run this scenario through his head for about the last 10 years.
He who?
Quinn.
Oh, the last 10 years?
Yeah.
Could be. Second one for Quinn Stasiak. Nope. Rebound tipped around. Maconaquah comes out of there with it with 6, with 5, loses the handle, with 3, with 2. And Maconaquah uses a timeout with the ball loose on the floor. 2.7 to play in the game. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back to Maconaquah after this. You're watching Zebra Basketball on RTC TV4.
Ever wonder why your local TV bill keeps going up? The bulk of these increases are due to rising network fees. A A few powerful media companies dictate what TV providers must pay to offer their channels to you. And every time networks demand more money, that affects what you pay every month. If TV providers don't meet their demands, networks threaten blackouts. Since 1999, these network fees have increased by 3.5 times the rate of inflation. To see what we're doing to keep network fees in check, visit tvonmyside.com.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Down there. All right. 3.6 to play in the game. Rochester up 46-44. It'll be Maconaquah basketball going to our left with 0 timeouts, and it'll be their ball, three-quarter court on the far sideline.
Rochester does have a foul to give.
May not be a bad time to use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Unless they're shooting.
As soon as they get it in, foul them, force them to take it out again with less than 3 seconds left.
Cable will look to get it into the sideline and get around to Lingenfelder. 3.6 to play in the game. Rochester by 2. Cabler looks to get it in.
Look for Ward. Nope.
Does so. Leader, no good, and that's going to do it. That ball was down.
They got the shot down. Yeah.
And that thing just didn't stay down, and Rochester holds on to win a big one on the road to cap off a regular season and the record at 10-10. Post-game show up next. You're watching Zebra basketball on RTC TV4.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you. RTC cable subscribers. Now you can watch your favorite cable networks wherever you are, on your phone, tablet, or computer. Just log on to www.watchtveverywhere.com. Enter your RTC account information and sign up to watch TV everywhere. Live sports, videos on demand, and more, all for free with your RTC cable subscription. Watch TV everywhere. Another great service from RTC.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Brocky Insurance offers personalized coverage options for all of your insurance needs. You can trust your policy through Erie Insurance has been customized specifically for you, your assets, and your budget. Online at brockyinsurance.com. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Enyard's True Value in Rental is your local one-stop shop for all of your home improvement and party rental needs. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you with your next project or event. Start right. Start here. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
46-44, the Rochester Zebras hold on and cap off a regular season with a record of 10-10, and a game that it was almost like a bend but don't break mentality defense, and they really ratcheted it up in the second half.
Yeah, big third quarter. They outscored. They came from 8 points down at halftime to outscore Maconaquah 13-4 in that third quarter and take a 1-point lead. And then they hung on there at the fourth. I think Maconaquah got the exact shot that they wanted. It just hit the back of the rim and came off. And Rochester survived the effort. So for Maconaquah, Borden finished with 3, Cabler with 4, Bourne with 4, Kelly with 5, Mabin with 6, Hagan with 7, and Bryce Ward led all scorers tonight with 15 points. Maconaquah did not shoot a free throw all night long. They had 15 turnovers. For Rochester, Bryce Abbott with 2, Nick Allen 3, Reinhardt's finished with 6, Quinn Stasiak with 6, Lingenfelter with 8, Alex Onefeld with 9, and Brady Perez led the Zebras with 12 points. Rochester 6 of 7 from the free throw line and turned the ball over 14 times. Rochester only 7 team fouls for the entire basketball game. They
really good.
They had 2 fouls in the first half and 5 in the second. They never put Maconaquah on the free throw line tonight.
The JV game went to Maconaquah over Rochester 76-46. Graham McCarter with 13. Quinn Stasiak had 10 in that game. We're just kind of stalling here a little bit. I was hoping Coach Malco would come out and talk to us. Here he comes. So again, the final in the varsity game, 46-44. Coach Malco will come up here in the post-game show and talk to us a little bit about a fantastic game by he and his kids. And
I think that third quarter was the key for Rochester defensively, turning that 8-point deficit around to a 1-point lead.
Yeah. So we'll slide Coach Malco in and let him talk about this big win tonight. And they will play on Tuesday night at Oak Hill against Manchester in game number 1 of the Class 2A sectional. I'll take a little. Might be some of the best defense I've seen you play this year.
Yeah, you know, we at first quarter I had my doubts. you know.
They hit you in the mouth.
But they, gosh, we had on the board, I think they scored how many in the first 21?
Yeah.
And they scored 23 in the next 3 quarters.
That's you deserve that.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't you do that to a team this year? You deserve that. You guys played really, really well.
We're playing, you know, we're really defensively, we're that mentality, that identity. You know, last game against Triton, it was our 1-2-2 that ended up causing them some trouble. And our 2-3 is kind of what I think people prepare for. We started out in the 1-2-2 tonight, and then we went to the 1-3-1, and they weren't ready for that one, I guess.
Yeah.
But, you know, and the other thing is sometimes they came out, and you guys I know have watched, I don't care who we watch in college basketball, and a guy who knows the game will say, you know, they come out hot early, and sometimes you live and die by the 3 because you get hot. Sometimes that's the worst thing that can happen to a team is shooting really well that first quarter, first half in college, and settling. And that's what I told my guys when we got that first time out we had. I was not happy because I thought we were shooting quick, and I thought we were shooting all perimeter shots, and we needed to get it down low. I needed Kyle to go to the bucket. I needed Alex. I needed Brady to attack. And we started to do that. And, you know, like I told them, if you're going to win a sectional, you got to play really good defense. You got to take care of the ball. You got to make free throws. And anytime that, and I don't know how it worked out tonight, but anytime you can make more threes than the other team attempts, that's a pretty good formula.
Rob, 17 fouls for the entire game. Not once did Maconaquah shoot a free throw.
Then we made more free throws than they attempted.
I'm telling you, that is really good
like
defense.
That. Yeah, and like I said, number 23 for them came out on fire.
But here's what I like about that. This showing me that these kids are learning, because we go back to the Wabash game and we couldn't recognize or didn't recognize their three-point shooter, but we did tonight.
We did. And, one of the things we talked about after the last couple of games is we have a phrase we say, fix it. Fix it 23 tonight. And what happened is we said, when we're playing defense, whether it's our 1-2 or our 3 zone, man-to-man, you name it, when we say fix it, that number, he can't catch and shoot no more, period. We have to close out so obnoxiously that for him to shoot, he's got to put it on the bounce. And like I told him, I said, as a guy who used to be a scorer or a shooter, when you take a guy out of rhythm, that's what it's about, is getting him out of rhythm. One of the things used to bother the crap out of me is they put some short guy on me, and he comes running at you if he's quicker. But I said the bottom line is that make sure, no matter whether it's Kyle or it's Brady or it's Cal or whomever, make sure that he has to put it on the bounce. And not only did he have to put it on the bounce, he kind of stopped. We took him out.
Yep.
And that was the biggest thing, I think, in the second quarter, was taking 23 out of the game.
I agree.
And then forcing some of those other guys, and when they missed a couple, it starts to kind of get in your head a little bit. It starts to creep in.
You guys didn't take a lead until about midway through the third quarter, and then you played with the lead. And I thought you played really well with the lead, and not so much not to lose, but you played and ran some clock.
Yeah, and at the end, there's two things. I told them at the end of the third quarter, at halftime we were down 8, and I said, listen, let's get within 4. So I told them I didn't appreciate they kind of blew it, because we were up 1 at the end of the third. And I said, you completely disregarded my instructions.
You don't listen at all.
But, the bottom line is that we got to keep, and we got it on video, there in the last about 2.5 minutes, we didn't want to hold the ball, but we held the ball more when they were trapping. And what we want to do is hold the ball until they trap, and then if they do, we have to abort and go get a layup, because you got 2 and 3 guys running around. We got a guy at the block, nobody's guarding him, and we got to get our head up, and we got to see the floor and know that if 2 guys are coming, we got to get rid of the ball before they get there. We have a tendency to hold the ball, get into the trap, try to fight our way out. That's where you have problems. And so that's going to be the next big adjustment we got to get done in the next couple days.
Rob, I thought Calvary Lingenfeller hit some big shots for you tonight, and he was doing so in rhythm. Brady Perez, I thought, hit some big shots from 18 feet. They're almost like a layup to him anymore.
And
Quinn Stasiak hit some big shots.
Yeah, free throws, hit a nice 3. I thought Alex got a couple old-fashioned 3-pointers, there in that run we had to get the lead. I thought everybody that played tonight again, Bryce Abbott came off the bench, and I thought did a good job. Every guy, Trey Stasiak, everybody that came in has a hand in that win. Because, we had a couple times where we had to get guys out because they needed a blow, and the intensity stayed the same.
Yeah.
And the focus and the results were the same. And that's what I told him. I said, when you're coming in to give a guy a blow that's a starter, maintain what he was doing. And if we can get a spark, all the better. And I thought that's what Quinn did. Quinn came in and gave us a spark.
Again?
Yeah. So, go ahead.
What does this do? What does this do for Tuesday? I think this is a huge momentum builder.
Well, I definitely one of those things where 2 things I wanted to have happen tonight. Win or lose, I wanted to play well. And I wanted to get out healthy. And I think we did both. It's just that in playing well, we got the W.
Yeah.
And, at the middle of the first quarter, I'm thinking, okay, playing well might be getting down to 8. But like I said, it's a long game, and that's what I've been trying to tell the guys too. When something happens early in the game, it's a 32-minute game, and things can change quickly. And these guys just hung in there.
Yeah.
Hung in there.
Yeah. I know what the record is. The record says for Maconaquah, this is a good team.
Oh, they're no 9-12 or 9-13, whatever they are. No way. And I think that I don't know that we're 10-10. I mean,
you'd like to have some games back, wouldn't you?
There's a couple, but at the end, was it Bill Parcells says you are what your record says you are, and we won a couple in a stretch that maybe could have gone the other way, and we lost a couple. So I guess at that point, but here's the key to me: are you playing well at the end of the season? Are you healthy? And have you taken the November, December, January, February run? Have you learned from it? And are you a much better team now than you were a month ago? And I think we are.
I think you are too.
And that's where you want to be going into any sectional.
Absolutely.
Is playing at a high level and the kids believing they're going to win.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, it's a good game. You guys, I thought all the coaches coached well. I thought all the kids played well, and this was a really good team effort tonight.
Well, thank you guys. It's always enjoyable to get these. Sometimes they slip away. I mean, just like at the end, we had a foul to give, and we were trying to foul that guy. I mean, Brady grabbed him and spun him, but, you know, the officials didn't blow it, and then you got to be a little lucky when that ball just bounced in and out.
It sure did.
You know what they say, sometimes it's better to be lucky than
That's
good.
exactly right.
That's my life motto.
Mine too. Congratulations. We'll talk to you Tuesday night.
All right, thanks, guys.
Zebra head coach Rob Malco here on the post-game show. Again, the final 46-44. Rochester now evens their mark at 10-10. And Maconaquah falls to 9-13. And like Rob just said, get rid of the records.
Yep.
We're now 0-0, 0-0.
Postseason.
As we get ready for Manchester on Tuesday night.
Yeah, you got to feel good, though, about rolling into Tuesday night.
Absolutely.
With getting the win tonight. Actually, you know, coming from behind, fighting it back in the second half, and getting that win. Yeah, I think it's going to be, it should be a really, really exciting sectional. I think everybody's pretty evenly matched.
I would hope this game tonight, in the fashion that we won it, has sent a message to the sectional.
Yeah, well, I think Rochester was on a lot of people's radars to begin with. The problem is how, you know, where are we going into sectional? Are we on a downslide or are we rising? And I think right now we're rising as we enter the sectional.
Certainly don't think it's on the downside.
No,
that's for sure.
No, I agree. So
Kelly, Jeremy, thank you very much. RTC TV4. We'll be back with them on Tuesday night. ROI, WROI on Tuesday night as well. So for Brad Thomas, I'm David Musselman. We'll talk to you Tuesday night. See you. Bye.